Climate change is real, but the climate's not changing why you think it is. Oh my goodness, look at all that rain! It's raining! That is rain! Wait a minute, no it's not. That's me controlling the weather. Yeah, I'm just running a new experiment. I still think cloud seeding works better though. Hi, I'm Nigel Hockenheimer. I'm a whistleblower, finally exposing the government's secret geoengineering weather control program. The government doesn't want you to know that it's had the ability to control the weather for decades now. They don't want anyone to know the truth because they don't like to be honest. It's pretty straightforward, actually. And I'm tired of not getting any credit for my great work and contributions to the field of geoengineering. And I'm sick and tired of the government's lies and corruption. They've been getting away with murder and weather and murder via the weather. So I'm blowing the whistle. A lot of people dismiss the idea of climate control as a conspiracy theory, thinking it'd be impossible to do. But to those same doubters, I present to you Exhibit A, a thermostat. You know how you effortlessly control the climate in your home every day? Well, that's basically how we do it. We have a secret weather control center in Antarctica. It does whatever you want. Earthquakes, rain, drought, tornadoes, hurricanes in Florida to suppress Republican voter turnout, floods, snow, wildfires. And we do a lot of directed energy weapon activity. No offense, Maui. It basically ditches the foreplay of using weather to destroy people's lives and cuts right to the chase. People just don't believe that we have the ability to control the weather, even though mainstream media reports on things like Dubai's government making it rain there to combat the extreme heat and drought. Yeah, they use drones to shoot lasers into clouds, which creates an electrical charge that makes water droplets big enough to fall as rain. It's pretty sick. Personally, I spent a lot of time shooting 9mm into clouds. Then someone else came along and figured out that shooting lasers into clouds is what'll make it rain. Why does the government control the weather? I mean, it's no big deal, really. It's just that they want to create a steady occurrence of natural disasters so they can blame it on climate change to strengthen that narrative, to generate enough fear of the climate to increase obedience with their climate change lockdowns. As part of their plan to usher in complete totalitarian control over the human population, you know, just the government officials doing what we elected them to do. Think about how stupid people are for a minute. They think it'd be impossible for the government to intentionally control the climate. Yet those same people aggressively believe in climate change, a phenomenon where people are unintentionally controlling the climate through their activities. So you can think of our geoengineering as climate change on purpose. Do you know rainbows aren't real? Yeah, why do you think we always make it hot and humid in Florida? We want to punish those redneck conservative swamp people. Do you know we're using the weather to turn goats gay? Have you heard about Bill Gates' sunlight dimming program? Block a percentage of the sun's rays from getting to Earth, help cool the globe? What could go wrong? I'm actually the lead scientist in that program. Old Billy Boy wants to use a calcium carbonate powder sprayed into the Earth's atmosphere to block out the sun. But I'm thinking just sand. F***ing gravity. Maybe sand won't work, but it might if we turn off gravity. We can't do that yet. It'd be premature. You see, if we can't get enough compliance with climate change by way of us changing the climate, then plan B is fear-mongering around gravity change. You'll own nothing and be happy about it. You'll own nothing because it'll all float away. So you better comply. That's basically the gist of the business model here. It's pretty simple. You just use some sort of magnetical instrumentation, then it screws up the poles of the Earth, and before you know it, no more gravity. We set the weather to 78 degrees today. Pretty nice. You know how people get really stressed watching the news with all the fear-mongering about death, disease, and drama that they report on nowadays? But do you remember back when people's biggest stress about the news was that the weathermen were never right? People thought that mattered. Lightweights. But the weathermen are never wrong anymore because we control the weather now. Hey, keep that whole gravity thing on the down low. It's pretty good, right? Well, my friends, summer is winding down, which means, almost fell. It's an end of the vacations, holidays, and all the indulgences, and that means Time to get our health back on track. And maybe you're someone who over the summer, your health and routines didn't go off the rails, but now is still a good time to up-level even further. And I've got a secret I want to share with you. If you're trying to get back on track, I think one of the best things to do is focus on the majors that give you the biggest bang for your buck. The majors being clean nutrition, exercise, and above all else, sleep. I personally find good quality sleep gives me the most bang for my buck above all else. It gives me energy, my mood is improved, and it boosts your metabolism, regulates your hormones. If you're not sleeping well, you're missing out. But personally, I've run into problems with sleep before, where maybe I get a decent quantity of sleep, but the quality sucks, where I wake up and I'm not refreshed and rejuvenated. Or sometimes I've had problems falling asleep, or other times I wake up in the middle of the night and have trouble getting back to sleep. But that's all water under the bridge since I found Magnesium Breakthrough. Magnesium Breakthrough is like steroids for your sleep, except without steroids. Magnesium Breakthrough contains all 7 forms of magnesium that your body needs in just the right balances to help you get to sleep quickly, stay asleep, and get the maximum quality out of your sleep. I've found it makes a big difference for me. That's why for the past 3 years, Magnesium Breakthrough has been a part of my evening routine. There's no doubt Magnesium Breakthrough can help you get the absolute most out of your sleep. That's why I think it's the perfect helping hand for helping you get back on track. If you want to take advantage of all the benefits of Magnesium Breakthrough, then just go to magnesiumbreakthrough.com/JP, and while you're there, use the discount code AWAKEN for 10% off. Happy sleeping.